always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within.
Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. So we're starting out this video by showing you the mess that is my kitchen and living room at the current moment. And we're not going to be able to get to everything in this video, so I am going to be splitting this up over not just multiple videos but also multiple days, because I've got a lot going on. I mean, as you can see in this video, there's a lot going on. Those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Lacey. I am a mama to 5 boys, beautiful boys, very spoiled boys, but 4 of them that do still live at home, and we live in a 2-story tiny home. And in this video, I'm going to be bringing you guys along as we get a little bit of this mess under control. I'm also going to be showing you all my smoothie that I have talked so much about in my last couple videos, now that I've got my new blender, which I'm so excited about. Cannot wait to show you guys. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. The smoothies, they taste amazing. Now, the first smoothie that I make, I am using the Califia Farms almond milk unsweetened, and I'm going to be using a banana, a half of a mango, a couple of strawberries sliced up, and then the greens that I put into my smoothie, I have to kind of pick them out of the little greens container that you see on the back of the stove, because there's not a lot of spinach in these containers, and I'm wanting more spinach than anything. It didn't dawn on me to just buy a bag of spinach, so yeah, I've got to go to the grocery store and grab some spinach for sure, which I do have on my list to do, so you know. But anyway, so you're going to see me kind of hunt around in that container to find the spinach, but there's spinach, arugula, kale, all kinds of goodies. But that's going to be the greens that I use for this, and I'm also going to be putting some chia seed in this smoothie. Now, usually I would make a chia pudding, because that's, you know, how chia is the best for you. But as long as you can get it ground up a little bit, it's good for you that way too. So it going in the blender, most of it will be blended up. There might be a couple of seeds that doesn't, but it's whatever. But this smoothie turns out to taste so good. And then we're going to get on to getting some fall decor put around and doing some dishes and just, you know, cleaning up in general. Also, this day's video is sponsored, and we will be getting to that in just a moment. I'm very excited to be able to show you guys the product that is sponsoring this day's video. So stay with me.
Morning comes and night messed up again, 'cause we're doing everything wrong. I don't know and I don't understand. When we fight, somehow we always make up, threatened by a breakup. Is this how we're gonna fade it out? 'Cause we are the way we are, we'll never change. Yes, we've been here before. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry. No one's ever backing down. Yeah, we do it. Everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. When we push, slam, through, damn, we're hurting, but we're just too scared. So we do it. Everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. Everything's tough. You and I, so different yet alike. We are always on the edge when we love. Our hearts are open wide. But when we hate, it's like a big explosion, shaking our devotion. How we ever gonna figure out how to be without defeating ourselves? It's going on too long. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry. No one's ever backing down. Yeah, we do it. Everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. When we push,
taking out the trash is one of the boys' chores, and normally they would be in here doing this. All of the trash all over the house is the chores for the boys. But I told them I've got it on this day because it was just a lot. I've already said this. So I went ahead and done it for them. Now, usually once all of the trash has been gotten out of the cans and has been changed out, Isaiah will take it straight on out to our trash bin. I go ahead and do that on this day as well. We do keep our trash bin just on the side of the house, so it's not that far, for me to take it out, and it's not that big of a deal either. It's just usually part of Isaiah's chore. He usually does it, but like I said, on this day, I just go ahead and do it. I'm just trying to get this house cleaned up because, as you can see, it is a wreck.
Starting over every time, again and again, and no one's ever backing down. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry. No one's ever backing down. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. When we push, slam, through, damn, we're hurting, but we're just too scared. So we're doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry.
So as I said, today's video is sponsored, and I would like to say a great big thank you to today's sponsor, Magic Minds. Now, with all of the new healthy diet changes I've made recently, and one of the many things at the top of my list was to fix my low to no energy. So I have not only changed up the way I eat and the vitamins I take, but I have also been taking a daily healthy energy shot called Magic Mind. But these are not the same crazy, unhealthy energy shots you buy at the store or gas station. These Magic Mind shots are a literal mental performance shot that makes you think better and faster while reducing stress and giving over 100% of your daily vitamin C and D per bottle. Magic Mind makes me feel more focused, mentally clear, motivated, and productive. And with school about to start back and all of the open houses, parent-teacher meetings I have coming up, I need all the help I can get. And when Magic Mind reached out to me to try their energy shots, I did go do some research before I got them. And by the time I finished reading just a little bit, I was excited and anxious to get the product and hopeful that the shots would work. And as you can see, I have a 30-day supply, and I had been taking a daily energy shot for a little over a week before showing y'all anything about it because I wanted to give y'all an honest opinion about the Magic Mind shots. And my honest opinion is that these shots do work. I have way more energy for sure. The patchy mental fog has went away, and even with crazy stress, I seem to be able to stay focused and work through whatever. These energy shots are absolutely worth it. They are 100% safe and created with a scientific advisory board of doctors and medical researchers. It has time-release caffeine and no caffeine crashes or jitters. It's not a coffee replacement, just an addition to your morning coffee routine. And it's not caffeine heavy, so you can still get great sleep. I do. I've slept great and actually feel rested since I've started adding Magic Mind to my morning routine. So use my link or code and get yourself a 30-day supply or subscription, and you can thank me later. You have a limited offer you can use now. It's going to get you up to 50% off your first subscription or 20% off a one-time purchase with my code TSM50. I'll put it here on the screen for you. They have something for everyone with 3 options of Magic Mind free with no caffeine or sugar, original, which is what I use, and max. That is the original with 165 milligrams of caffeine. Like I said, something for everyone. The link and my code for 50% off a subscription or 20% off a one-time purchase will be in the description box, along with all the information that you will need to get your Magic Mind.
Never backing down. Yeah, we doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. When we push, slam, through, damn, we're hurting, but we're just too scared. So we're doing everything wrong. Yeah, we ruin everything. Stop.
before anybody thinks that they're going crazy or seeing things, yes, I did dye my hair. It was actually supposed to be just a lot of really chunky blonde highlights, honey blonde actually, but it ended up coming out more blonde than my natural red, so I'm just going with it. I like it. It's took a little bit of time to grow on me. I did just recently do my hair, like just within the last couple days. I didn't mean for it to turn this blonde, but it's growing on me. I like it, I think, so we're just gonna leave it alone for now. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to getting these dishes washed up, because this whole house is just like a chaotic wreck, and I'm trying to get the house not just cleaned up just because it needs to be cleaned up. Like, that's the major reason, of course, but it's also coming up on back to school, and so this house needs to get in some kind of organized something. It needs to be way more organized. It needs to be cleaned up. I've got different things that still need to be done, of course, because there's no way I can get everything done in one video or in one day. I mean, come on, you guys seen what it looks like. But I'm trying to make things a lot easier on me and the boys this year. Dominic, my 5-year-old, he does start kindergarten this year, so that's going to be all of my babies, all of them in school. So yeah, I'm still not sure how well I'm going to do with that, because I've always had a little one at home with me, and now all of them are going to be in school. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do with that just yet. Probably going to get a lot of projects done, or at least that's the idea. So hopefully we'll get a lot of projects done. But I've got a almost 13-year-old Will. He'll be 13 in September, and he's going into the 7th grade. And then Jackson is my 8-year-old, and then Dominic is my 5-year-old. Jackson has ADHD, and he's also got learning disabilities. He is somewhat special needs. Now, he's not the type of special needs that you would normally picture when thinking of something like that. But Jackson, he's my miracle kiddo. For those of you that don't know, Jackson was born whenever I was 24 and a half weeks pregnant, actually. It's, there's a big old story there, and it was very traumatic. And I do still suffer a little bit from PTSD from that. So, but it was a whole thing. We lived at the NICU at UK Hospital in Lexington, Kentucky for 3 months. He was due in July. He was born in March. He was 1 pound, 1 ounce at birth and 13 inches long. Like, he is just an absolute miracle baby. Now, Dominic, his pregnancy was totally normal. Actually, his pregnancy was my favorite of all of my boys, and it was so easy, and it was an amazing pregnancy and birth, actually. So, but Dominic is a high functioning autistic, and he has got severe sensory sensitivities. And I've talked about this before, but let me tell you, the kindergarten teacher and all of the teachers that he will be seeing this year are definitely going to have their work cut out for him. I have done everything possible to get him to where he's at thus far, and I have struggled with a lot of these sensory sensitivities. I've even talked about it on here in a couple of my videos. Like, it has been a time, because it's something I've never dealt with before. My very oldest son, he's 23 years old. He had ADHD. I know what to do with an ADHD child. I know how to handle that, but I don't know what to do with severe sensitivity, sensory sensitivities, and things like that. So I have done a lot of research. I've talked to a lot of doctors, and things like that. So I'm trying to get all of my stuff together on my end to make sure that this school year, especially the beginning part of it, for Dominic and Jackson, because Jackson is going back into the 2nd grade. I don't know if I had said that already, but he's supposed to be in 3rd. He is being put back into 2nd. It was decided last year, which we already knew when he first started kindergarten, a couple years ago, that there was going to be a year that he would have to repeat, because it is what it is, and that's fine. He understands this, and he is totally okay with being in 2nd grade again, and he understands why. Like, Jackson is a great kid, and he is so smart, but there are so many things that are hard for him. Same with Dominic. So I'm wanting to make the beginning of the school year as easy as I possibly can for every one of us, but especially the 2 smallest ones, and make things here at home a lot easier on us in the mornings whenever it's chaotic and everybody's rushing around trying to get ready, and then try to make it, somewhat organized and whatnot in the afternoon whenever they come home, and give them certain, things that needs to be done in certain order when they come home from school, like put their backpack here, put their shoes here, let's do homework, do all that good stuff, and then it's fun time. before bed. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so I am going to be bringing you guys along for getting this idea that I've got about trying to get the house in somewhat organized chaos, I suppose it would be, to get ready for the school year. So hopefully it works the way that I'm wanting it to for my kiddos. So I was needing some essential oils, and whenever I was looking around for some, I found some that had the perfect title, Cozy Autumn. They are made by Salubrito, and I did find them on Amazon. The scents are so fragrant, so vibrant. They smell so good, and definitely are autumn scents. I'm telling you, these are amazing. The scents that are in the box are cinnamon, pumpkin spice, vanilla, snickerdoodle, nutmeg, and spice cider. So if you're needing to get some essential oils and you're looking for something for the fall season, go grab some of these. Like I said, they are so fragrant. They are definitely fall scent, definitely. And it just, oh my gosh, it permeates all through the house, and the whole house smells like you're walking into fall. And I'm having, usually I'm so happy and love the fall season, and love when it's time to be fall. But for some reason, I'm just really trying to hang on to summer. So getting these fall scents in and getting them, through the house, it is just, I love it. It's really helping me to get into the fall season.
Runs like a spinning wheel. Why don't you run away with me tonight? 'Cause darling, you're just not wasting time, and don't try to hide it with your smile. 'Cause you're not in love with it, you know you should be with me. Love is catching fire once again, and I'll find a way to change your mind. For you I will walk that extra mile. 'Cause you're not in love with it, you know you should be with me. Love is catching fire once again. We were young back then, I know. We getting older now. Take me back to our memories. Oh, we can be so immature, but honey, I don't mind. Are we happier? Are we? 'Cause I miss the way you make me feel. Emotions runs like a spinning wheel. Why don't you run away with me tonight? 'Cause darling, you're just not wasting time, and don't try to hide it with your smile. 'Cause you're not in love with it, you know you should be with me. Love is catching fire once again, and I'll find a way to change your mind. For you I will walk that extra mile. 'Cause you're not in love with it, you know you should be with me. Love is catching fire once again. Love is catching fire once again. Oh, walking down the street when I see you with someone new. Are you happier? 'Cause darling, you're just not wasting time, and don't try to hide it with your smile. 'Cause you're not in love with it, you know you should be with me. Love is catching fire once again, and I'll find a way to change your mind. For you I will walk that extra mile. 'Cause you're not in love with it, you know you should be with me. Love is catching fire once again.
So now I'm going to straighten up this hutch because I am going to be putting all of the boys' school clothes, backpacks, supplies, shoes, all that good stuff up here to show you guys what they've got to start the year off with. Now, when I show you guys everything, keep in mind that I do still have to get blue jeans, socks, and underwear for them. And I figured I would just go and thrift their blue jeans because I can find some fairly decent blue jeans in their size at the Goodwill in my area. So that's what I'm going to do with that because they've still got blue jeans and their blue jeans are still fairly decent. Will is the only one that really is going to need new blue jeans because he is just growing so fast. He is already another whole size up from just before the end of this past school year. So I do got to get him some new blue jeans. So I figured I would just get them a couple pair apiece and be good with it. But I am starting them off with 3 outfits apiece for the school year. And all of these Legos up here on this hutch. Jackson and Dominic absolutely love playing with their Legos up here on this hutch. When we swap out the hutch with the island, which goodness, I know I've been saying it forever now, but I'm hoping that it'll be this week. I have it planned for it to be this week because I got to go get some fall decor out of storage as well. But they will have chairs because of the island chairs that go with my island. So they'll be able to sit while they play with their Legos. And I'm sure that the top of the island will look exactly like the top of the hutch. Going to be covered with Legos. But that is totally fine with me. I don't care. Also, we are going to be updating a little bit in the kitchen. We're going to be painting the cabinet. I ordered it on Amazon and I'm just waiting on it to come in.
You say you're fine, but I can see right through. You're holding your secrets for way too long. This can't keep going.
It took a second to get everything up here that I could fit up here. Of course, this is not everything of the boys' school things. I've got their school clothes, but I'm going to show you all their school clothes a little bit differently. This is just what I could get up here on the hutch, and I'm already, I'm pouring sweat from it. So let me just go over this really quick, and we'll go through the boys' school things. Now, this came to, with the exception of this backpack set with the lunchbox and the pencil case, that is wheels. With the exception of that, everything else come from Amazon. And everything altogether, with the exception of that, again, came to right at $420. If I can remember, I will link everything down below for you guys if there's anything that you're interested in that you want to get for your kiddos. Some things I got lucky because there was only, one left in stock at the time. So if I can list it and it's in stock, I will. You guys know how that goes with Amazon. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Now, the reason I say with the exception of this, now this backpack, this lunchbox, and this pencil case did not come from Amazon. It came from Temu, and this is from last year. And the whole reason why Will is using it again this year, he's going into 7th grade. He will be 13 in right at about a month. But the reason that he's using last year's because he never got to use this backpack last year because there was an incident at his middle school where somebody brought something that they should not have brought. I'm sure you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So, yeah, a bunch of, things happened because of that. They've now got new security measures in the middle and high schools. But the elementary schools do have to wear or use clear backpacks this year. The middle school and high school is allowed to use regular backpacks just because of the new security equipment they've got in the middle and high schools, but they don't have it in the elementary schools yet. So they're doing clear. So, it is what it is. So let's just get on with it. Just a minute, Dominic. Okay, so starting with wheels. Like I said, this come from Temu. He never got to use it, and so he wanted to use this year. I was going to buy him a brand new backpack. He had that option. He said he did not want to do that because he liked this one. He's tried all summer to figure out how to use it, and then whenever we got the word that he could use it for the school year, he was so excited. So, but it did come with a lunchbox that he used last year, but he's going to use it again this year, and the pencil case. Now, yes, I've got to clean something for Dominic right quick, a little letter. There you go. But inside of here, he's already got his locker keys and locker lock. For his locker at school, he's using the same one locker lock and key that he used last year on his locker because we have to provide the lock and key for the lockers. That's way too much of the word lock there. It doesn't even sound like a real word now. Okay, anyway, so that's already done inside of here. But okay, so yeah, pencil case, lunchbox, And the backpack, that's Will's. And then this is Will's school shoes for this year. He decided... there you go. Sorry, I'm still having to clean a letter. He decided that he wanted Hey Dudes this year. And because he wanted Hey Dudes this year instead of, Skechers or Nike or Adidas or New Balance or the other multitude of insanely priced tennis shoes of whatever, he decided this was what he wanted. So because that's what he wanted, the other two decided that that's what they wanted as well. So of course they got Hey Dude shoes too. So but Will's favorite color is orange, and it was just by pure luck that I found these with the orange. So yeah, he was ecstatic about that. Jackson's favorite color is red, so I wanted to get something to where they were similar for Jackson and Dominic in backpacks, just because it's I don't know why, it just makes it easier. Okay, give me just a second. So I did find these two backpacks. Both of the boys enjoy playing games about like any kid. Jackson, calm down please. So I did find the red for Jackson, and it comes with the lunchbox, the backpack, and this has got a little compartment here, and then it's got a compartment here, and then it's got the main compartment in the back, which is really neat, I thought. And then it's got the pencil case, and then here is Jackson's shoes. Like I said, he went with the Hey Dude. His favorite color is red. I couldn't really find anything red that was in stock. What is that piece of fuzz? So we went with red, white, and blue. But these were too cute. I thought they were so adorable. So, and then Dominic's backpack looks identical to Jackson's. It's just blue. Says the GameOver lunchbox, the same compartments in each one. Just a second. Down here, I'll get it in just a second. Pencil case, and then Dominic's little shoes. And his looks just like Jackson's, except for his are like a beige looking color. But it's got the red, white, and blue as well. So on the back. But they're happy with their things, and as long as they're happy, that's what matters. Okay, well, it got really, really dark in here all of a sudden. So I'm going to throw some lights on really quick and grab their clothes and try to figure out how I'm going to show you guys their clothes. Well, now for Will's. I'm starting them off with just 3 outfits this year. And I did get the day wrong. They start on a Thursday this year. They usually start on a Wednesday, but not this year. It was scheduled to start on the 13th, but it's not starting until the 14th. I don't know what the reasoning for that is. And it is unusual because they usually do go back to school on a Wednesday, but for some reason this year it's a Thursday. So it is what it is. But I'm starting them out with 3 outfits apiece now. I'm sure that before the end of August, I'll, be back getting some more things. But I just, wanted to get them some starter outfits, and I wanted something to go into the fall season and would even help them transition over into winter. So not everything is shorts or anything like that. What, Dominic? Give me just a minute, okay? Just a second. So I've got one Aeropostale. It is sweatpants. They don't feel like sweatpants. They feel really silky. And sweatshirt. And he has got a ton of t-shirts. So shirts was not something that I was concerned with. Or about for Will, because he's got a ton of them, and he really just told me that he wanted comfortable clothes and hoodies, because he doesn't have enough in his size, because he is growing like 2 inches every minute, it seems like this kid has he's getting massive. It's insane. It was like yesterday he was wearing a 5T, and today he's wearing clothes that are big on me now. So anyway, then another little zip up. Now the Aeropostale is not. It's just a basic hoodie with pockets in the hood part, as you can see there. And the pants have also got pockets in them. But this one is a zip up hoodie with the matching pants, and I thought it'd go pretty good with just about any kind of t-shirt, plain or he likes wearing a lot of basketball shirts, like or sport shirts, I'll say, with like basketball, football, things like that. Loves them. T-shirts in general, that kid is good. And then I've got the exact same thing as this, just in a different color. With this one, it's more like a green, like a sagey green, I think. A dark green maybe. And just the pants. So that is what I've got for Will. I'm going to get Jackson's put up here, and we'll check his out. Now, Jackson didn't get as many jackets. Well, no, he didn't. He got like 2 jackets with his, and he actually did get 2 t-shirts because he's outgrowing his shirts too, just like Will's outgrowing his hoodies. So I did have to get Jackson a couple t-shirts, but this is just to start the school off with, the school year off with, I should say. Now for Jackson's, I'm gonna start up here. I absolutely love this little outfit right here. It is just like sweatpants and a jacket, and no, it does not have a hood on it, but it's like a Letterman jacket. But this is Tony Hawk brands. That's all I know about it really, but I thought that this was totally cute. It's just a little Letterman jacket. And then over here is another Tony Hawk. This one has got the hood on it with the pants. And they are really actually well insulated. I'd say that this right here will come in handy for those chilly fall mornings. And then over here we've got some Puma t-shirts and pants. So 2 shirts with 1 pair of pants. So I thought one of these, probably this one here, the solid red, would go good with this Tony Hawk outfit. But yeah, so that's Jackson's 3 outfits, and I could probably make 4 outfits, maybe even 5 out of that. So I thought I'd done a really good job with Jackson's, and he really likes all of his clothes. He's excited. So let's get to Dominic's. Now for Dominic's 3 outfits, he's got a Puma outfit down here. He likes the color red as well. He also really enjoys the color like dark blue. He is leaning towards orange. I think that a lot of that's got to do with the fact that Will's favorite color is orange, but he really does like red. So he also got a red Puma outfit with the pants, and this is just a t-shirt. The other 2 outfits he did get hoodies with. This one is a little orange and black NASA hoodie with the pants outfit. And then over here is a dark green, like army green, I think. The girls just love me. It's a little hoodie with a pair of little ripped blue jeans. And I thought those were just too adorable. And then he's also got some pants. I don't think he's got, maybe 2 brand new t-shirts, but I know he's got 3 pairs of pants that are brand new that I bought just before the end of preschool last year. So I will be adding those to this. And then Dominic should be good other than maybe some t-shirts. As for the other 2, Jax and Will, I do need to get them some blue jeans, and I do still need to go and get socks and underwear, which I have that plan to do soon. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I wasn't going to do this in this video. I was going to do it in the next video, but I want to go ahead and get it done because I'm in the mood to do it, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it while I've got the, the fall spirit, we'll say. So let me show you what few things I did go ahead and pick up the other day when I was at the Dollar General. Most of my fall things, and if you've been here a while and you know, I've got a ton of fall decor. It's in storage. I am going to my storage unit this week, and I will be getting all, if I can. I doubt that I'll be able to, but as much of my fall decor as I possibly can out of storage. And so I will be having a massive fall decorating video coming for you guys soon. I hope. I'm not going to, promise, but I hope, as long as things continue to go right, I'll say. But I do have plans to get to my storage unit this week, and so I should be able to get at least the majority of my fall decor. Anyway, here is what I picked up from the Dollar General. I did pick this big thing here up. It was only $6, and that was a shock to me because usually these things are like 8 to 10. But I thought that would look so cute. Either I don't really want it to get wet, but I thought it would look really cute beside the front door. But I think I'm going to use it beside my console table under my TV. That's the idea for now. Anyway, we'll see how that works out. And then I just got these few things here to go in the tray. I got a little candy corn. She's so cute. I got a little ghost, or a ghost witch, I should say, with this little sparkly pink broom. I got another little ghost, and this one here is like ceramic. And this one is too. And then I found 2 different kinds of these. There was some that had the pink and orange, and then they had the pink and the white. And I liked these better than the orange ones because they were really bright orange. But each pumpkin says something: trick or treat, boo, happy Halloween, and witches be crazy. So I don't know what all I'm going to use in this tray. Now I do want to use a few of these little things in my tray that's on my little dining room table. So we'll just play around with this and see what we get and take it from there. And then what I've got left we'll use for the other little tray. Or, you know, I'll get my decor from the storage unit and use some of that if I end up using all of this here. We'll just see how it goes.
With every lie, they keep on hurting you, getting away with everything they do. This can't keep going on, no. We're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We'll be running with the lions, lions. I'll go through fire, I'll climb the mountains for you. Tell me, 'cause I'm looking out for you. This can't keep going on, no. 'Cause you're not alone in this. We'll do this together. No, you're not alone in this. No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they...
I'm sure you noticed, but I did turn the little pumpkins around to where you couldn't see the writing on them. I figure when it gets a little bit closer to Halloween, I will turn them around to where you can read the wording. But for now, I'm just going to use them as pumpkin decoration instead of pumpkin with word decoration, if that makes sense at all. I don't know. Anyway, I really enjoyed how this little tray turned out. I did end up using all the decor for this one tray, but that's okay. I will find some different decor for the other little tray that sits on my dining table. No big deal. However, we are coming to the end of the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this day's video. I tried to bring you guys a little bit of everything, and like I said, there was no way I was going to get the whole house done and everything that I wanted done in this one video or in this one day. So this is just part 1. We do have another good size video coming, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I think that's got it till next time. Love y'all. Stay safe.
Lions, lions. We're gonna find them. La 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 la. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We'll be running with the lions, lions. 'Cause you're not alone in this. We'll do this
I know you've had some pain.